Hello, my most amazing art students. Today we're going to be working on drawing a simplified version of the Mona Lisa. Okay? So what you need to start is a piece of paper and a Sharpie. And the first thing we're going to do is find the middle of our paper. And I like to do that by bringing my fingers together from the edges of the paper. It really helps to find it. And I'm going to create two arched lines, not too far apart. Okay, then I'm going to color in two eyes. This is a very simplified version of the Mona Lisa. We aren't Leonardo da Vinci. Then we're going to create eyelids. She doesn't have the eyebrows anymore. She used to, but those fine paint strokes have been lost over the years. I'm going to come down and create that upside down 7 for her nose, little hook, and then she has that smirky smile, and I'm going to use the middle of her eyes, coming down the middle of her eyes, to give me the edges of that smile. I'm going to go up, down, up. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're just getting the similitude of this. And then we're going to come down on directly in the middle here and give her a chin. I'm going to do a backwards J here. So when we come out, we have a cheek here, and the cheek will come the edge of the nose, and then it'll come close to her eye. So, and then way up here for her forehead. Okay, and then we're going to bring this back out the other way over here. She kind of looks like Richard Nixon right now. So, vertical line for her neck, and then over there. And then we're going to create, brought that over her nose, a diagonal line here for her hair, and come over and wiggle that around. Okay, and then this part up and down, down here, and then she has this robe that she's wearing that has multiple folds of fabric here. And can't quite see the way where we've drawn it at. So you can create a background for it. There's your horizon line. Maybe you have some mountains in the background. Da Vinci drew these kind of like spired mountains. You can do some trees, some foliage. I mean, it's up to you what you want to draw. So there's your, she's different every time. There's your Mona Lisa. Enjoy drawing a simplified version and coloring it. I just wanted to draw this with you. I think her smile's better on this one, the little smirk. Although her nose is quite long on this one, her eyes are far apart. You know, she kind of has angry eyes in this one. It's fun. It's just a fun little thing. You can even color with markers going in. I love to use markers with broad tips because you can cover a lot more area when you color. So, you know, Mona Lisa's hair comes in quite a bit in the original picture, so maybe we should do another one where her hair actually follows that pattern, right? What comes, she doesn't have such a bouffant on her head. So there we go. Giving those, I like also using markers because it puts those lines in there. Man, if I was a portrait artist, I can't even imagine. Leonardo da Vinci, you know, he spent years working on the Mona Lisa. He just kept working on it and trying to perfect it and make it the way that he thought was the best way that it could be. really interesting. I think, like I said this before, but I think, without television, Netflix, or whatever, people just spent time, on their craft. And they focused so much on becoming better, whether it was a better musician, a better craftsman, better painter, you name it. They didn't know the meaning of the word boredom, and it really shows in how magnificent some of the things that they created were. I mean, our quality of life has improved a lot. We have antibiotics now, and then, there's a lot of tones in the Mona Lisa's face and shadows that she uses. So if I was I probably would color her first with marker like this, and then go over it with pencils to add those shadows in, to give it that depth of color that she has. And I know not everyone has this peach colored marker. What is it even called? Crazy Art made it, not Crayola. So maybe it came in one of my Crazy Art sets that I had. Ooh, look, I can drag in some of that brown for shadowing just by coloring over it. I just love working with art supplies and finding new ways. Underneath the chin, there's very deep shadows under there, so color over the brown and bring some of that shadowing in there. Really cool. The thing with markers too is when you color with the tip, you get a lot of streaks or misplaces. Put some shadowing in there on her hairline. She's definitely not wearing makeup, but you know what she does have? She has like this shadowing over her eyes, under her nose, over here. Give some depth to her. And then a lot more. This is so fun, learning about how to do this. Then it really gives that three-dimensional quality to her face. It's not flat anymore. I mean, look at the difference between the two portraits. And you can blend it more. And then her robe is like this dark gray, black. It's black, gray, brown. I'm not quite sure. Color that over. And the landscape behind her is just, there's a lot going on. So the sky is like this greenish tint. I don't know, I might use this color to start off with, and then add some of that blending like I did to give it. And there's like a pathway, and I don't even know, there's just a lot going on back there. You can look at the original for reference, or you can create your own background. You don't have to do what Da Vinci did. Yeah, I know a lot of when I try to teach kids how to color with the side of the marker like this, it's a struggle for some. I don't know. I think because they like holding it a certain way, but if you hold the tip of, or the back end of the marker in the crook of your finger right there, it really helps with the positioning of the marker and getting the broad edge to color with. Alright. And then Maybe I'll make mine kind of more modern and give this magenta color on there. Is that what this color is called? Magenta? It's called Primrose. It looks like magenta to me. Okay. I like that. And last but not least, let's see. Like a darker green color. Maybe this light green color and then we'll blend. Be funky Mona Lisa, right? Like Andy Warhol Mona Lisa going on here. The cool thing is we could streak up some brown from her hair. I think once it dries all the way, it might be harder to pick up color there. There we go. And what you could do is, I'm lucky because I have this tabletop that has, it's a slick surface. You could go in and pick up some of that texture and add lines in to give it a different look. Make it look more interesting so it's not so flat. What do you guys think about that? Enjoy drawing. I can't wait to see your Mona Lisas because I have drawn her like so many times, trying to get ready to simplify this lesson for you guys and to make it easier, like an easy thing to do. And it's been a process, I'll tell you that much. So thanks for joining me today. Always clean up after yourself. There's my finished Mona Lisa. She's got a big hairdo. Let me show you the original. The reason why I'm saying maybe we should have had her hair come down real close there. But yeah, whatever. She's a child of the 80s there. So enjoy. Have fun drawing Mona Lisa. Can't wait to see your interpretations.